Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is February 17, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. I want to remind you guys while I have the screen up, free analysis of the NQ EMini NASDAQ Futures. Update that once a week. Just updated that, I believe it was Sunday night. So click on there and you'll get sent that via email free. A lot to catch up on since our last report. So let me try to get you guys caught up here if we can real quick. I want to show you guys this after yesterday's action on the 16th. It's a little light, but I wanted to show you guys this correction from the low here on the 14th. It's a complicated, complicated WXYXZ, a 333 correction that took up to the 16th at that 44.8450. So that's to get you caught up on what happened in the market since our last report. I believe this is a day or two old. Okay, so let's get into something else here. Okay, let's get into the this one here, the EMini Futures. This is a little more updated here. And you can see this is the wave 2 high of the highest degree on this chart, and we have a 1 down and a 2 up, okay, and then it's subdividing again. But the biggest key is this 45.85 high on the 9th, and they almost did it again on the 10th there, but it didn't break that, okay, so that made this subdivide into a third of third wave, and then later we have a third of third wave. But I wanted to also point out that all these targets and actuals, how close we were, not on just on the downside, but actually more on the upside. And we wanted to allow, this is a pre-market open, I believe it was today, allow for a move up to the 618 and the 786 retracement levels, as you see there. I made those bigger and bolder. And then we have 3 degrees of trend, as you can see, that 2 in parentheses. That 3 is the largest. This 3, which begins here with a 1 and a 2. Okay, so that 3 targets there, and then from here we have a 1 and a 2, and that actually is out of date already because of the price action here. Okay, but anyway, that's just because another day passed. Okay, so we have a possible wave 3 of 3 of 3 at 3 degrees of trend. Okay, let's get another pick in here if we can. Let me see here if I got it. Yeah, and this shows it a little better. This is the cash. I wanted to show you guys the cash. There's the all-time high on 1.4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down for wave 1 in parentheses. Then we've got 2 up. Okay, and then we've got another 1 and another 2. And possibly, and here's the third one, another 1 and another 2. Again, the 618 retracement levels and the 786. And let me get one other thing out here. This is so important. Again, this is at the biggest day in I don't know how long, how many years, was February 9th when this high held in the cash and the futures. In the cash, it was by 5 points. In the futures, it was by 1 point. Talk about running out the shorts before you take it down. They always do it. They came within a point, a 99% retracement. Here's 1 down, here's 2 up. And in the cash, it came within 5. And then they said, okay, now that you've covered all your shorts when you thought you were wrong, bang. So they're going to make most of the people lose most of their money most of the time, okay? But the biggest thing here is the turn dates, okay? You can see the little red stars here marking those turn dates up here. Again, 2/9 is the 34-day turn date. It came within 2 days of slippage. Okay, that's the 34. Historically, I've been doing this since before Woodson Wave in 1996. I started doing turn dates. And if the 34 turn date high, first it has to make a high, then it has to hold. If this does not hold, if this is broken to the upside, and that's 45.86 in the futures, 45.90 in the cash, then the 55-day turn date will not mark a low. The high must hold. I cannot overstate the importance of that, okay? So let's get into the actual chart here. I want to show you guys, this is the EMini Futures hourly chart. There's the all-time high, there's one down, there's two up. I can show you guys, I've got multiple Fibonacci, or several Fibonacci multiples, if you will. Okay, there was one down and two up, but I scrolled down, 3 equals 1. This is the largest degree of trend, the one in parentheses, targets 39.90 and a half. 1.618 is 36.22 and a quarter. 2.618 is 30.2675, and if we can, we might as well get to 3.618 because you never know, 24.31. So we'll see what happens there, but so far so good. Again, that 34-day has to hold, and that's where it is up here. Here you can see that one down and two up, and then we got another one down and two up. Okay, so I don't know if I can show you guys that real quick here at multiple degrees of trend, and I'll make that. And I'm just going to throw the 3, 4, and 5 over here, and that's going to be a larger degree of trend. We'll make that micro because they don't have everything we want on there. Okay, and then we have another one down, two up, that very critical day, and then 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and we'll make that the next lesser degree of trend. Okay, and then we have the third degree of trend here. Okay, and we have a one down and a two up, and then we'll again throw 3, 4, and 5 over here, and we'll make this the smallest degree of trend. And I think I have let me see if I can get that in there. There we go, degree, and we'll make it minuscule. Okay, so we have a one down, a two up, a one down, a two up, and a one down and a two up at 3 different degrees of trend. May be easier to understand it with this, if we will. Okay, we'll make that red, and we'll make that a different color, like purple, and there we go. Okay, so there you go. We have in black with a circle, in purple with parentheses, and we made that purple. So let me fix that real quick here, guys. My apologies. Let's make that red. We grab the same one. There we go. Now we have 3 different degrees of trend, 3 different colors, and 3 different wave counts there. Okay, so let's get into one other thing. The most important thing is the Fibonacci time spiral, which we've sent a lot of information to our monthly subscribers. Okay, and you can see here, this actual turn date here, 11/22, is taken from the NASDAQ high. Yes, the NASDAQ's all-time high is in November. It's falling more than any other index. You can see the turn dates here. They all met with a little bit of slippage, but the next date coming up is 2/19, which is a Saturday. So we expect the market to turn on Friday the 18th or Tuesday the 22nd, because Monday is a holiday. Okay, but the key here is this one right here off of the all-time high. These have all been met with a slippage of 2 days on this last one, unless well, no, that's already gone. Unless the 18th, this tomorrow, can make a 200-point rise and take out that 34-day high. I wouldn't rule anything out. I put that in today's report, I think. I may even have that in here. Let me see. Yeah, the 218 marked a turn date with a slippage of 2 days. Make or break is 45.85. That would be over 200 points in a day. A large feat. I wouldn't rule anything out. Okay, so that, again, I'm restating this and restating this. That high has to hold 45.85 in the EMini Futures. And I wanted to show you guys this chart here real quick. EMini Futures, looking at an hourly bar. There's the January 4th high, the 24th low, 2 high. That all important. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And you can see these turn dates here. Fibonacci sequence. It's off by 1, 21, 20 days. 21 is a Fibonacci number, but it did hit 13 trading days. The next interval here, we had a +1, we had a -1 there, a +1 there, a -1 there. You can see it's 12, 13, -1. I counted this as 3 days because this low on the 14th actually occurred like at 5 in the morning in the futures. This is futures, and it spent the whole day going up. So it spent 3 days going up. So it's 3 days, but Fibonacci number is 2 also. So either way it applies. And then into the 28th, which is a potential low, we have 12 or 13 minus 1 days, and I think there's only like 6 or 7 trading days. We have 2 weekends and a holiday Monday in between today, the 17th, and the end of the month, the 28th. This should mark a low as long as this high holds. This high does not hold, all bets are off. This is eliminated as a low turn date. It has a possibility of being a crash, because all crashes, or I think all crashes that I've chronicled going back to 29, have happened 55 Fibonacci days after the all-time high, plus or minus 1, maybe 2 days at the most. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Obviously, no guarantee of a crash. If one is to occur, that's a likely day, but it should mark a low, okay, lower than this low, okay, and we'll do the math, and we gave you guys those targets there. I'll get back to it here if I can. Let me see here. Okay, and there's our targets there. We can just scroll up, okay, because that's the bigger wave, and that's the one in charge, and all these little guys are going to fill in the blanks in between. But we should see a move at least to 39.90 if that holds, okay? And, of course, we'll need a break below this low for first combination, or confirmation, a break below this low here, and then, obviously, 3 has to go below 1. So that's what we're looking at. We'll put 3 down here where it equals 1 for now, and we'll see what it brings, okay? So tomorrow should be an interesting day. The 18th should not move above this high here, which is 45.85 in the futures and 45, I believe it's 90 in the cash market. Okay, thanks everyone, and until next time, take care everyone.